All right, friends, I'm going to try to explain why I have a difficult time reading books like this, why it takes me a little bit longer, why I always say I don't like it, and that's not really true. I do end up liking stories like this. It's just that it takes me longer to read, and for a read-a-thon, I really don't think that I should be reading books like this because I don't understand everything and I end up having to Google a lot and I don't remember the things that I've Googled in the past. So one of the things, very first page, Marianne was telling me you got your mock results today. And I know that probably means like exam results, but like I don't know what mock results are. So let me Google that. It's like GCSE. What are mock results? Okay. It's an exam. It's chiefly Britain. A mock exam. So, an exam. So, Marianne was telling you got your exam results today. And we wouldn't just say exam results, would we? I don't know. Anyway, so, exams. Let me write that above that. And then that's what I do, is I'll like write the English version above it. Then on page 2, there's 2 things. Oh, in school, he and Marianne affect not to know each other. What the hell does that mean? It means pretend. So we're gonna write above that pretend. I don't even need to look it up because I can just tell using my context clues. But we never say in America that someone affects not to know somebody else. What? Okay, then here's where we get it. Here's the British. I looked this up before, like in depth, but I still don't totally understand it. But it's that GCSEs, and I think I did this when I was reading Alice Osman's work. I got an A1, he says. What did you get in German? An A1, she says. Are you bragging? You're going to get a 600, are you? Like, what are A1s? Is a 600 good? I'm assuming from this that it is, you know, but I don't really know what all of that means. And then on page 3, maybe you should give me grinds, Connell, she says. What does that mean? Grinds? Like coffee grinds? Obviously not. What is grinds? Give me grinds. Oh, give me grinds meaning Irish. Let's see. In Ireland, grinds are private tuition. It's used in the I do math grinds. Oh, tutoring. Oh, tutoring. Here it says, in Ireland, grinds are private tuition. A major, but it's tutoring. So maybe you should give me tutoring. Tutoring. All right. And then he feels his ears get hot. She's probably just being glib and not suggestive. Glib is something that is universal, I think, but what does it mean? Of words or the person speaking them, fluent and voluble, but insincere and shallow. Like slick. What? Showing little forethought or preparation. Marked by ease and informality, nonchalant. She's probably just being nonchalant and not suggestive. Oh my gosh. Do you see? This is just page 3. I'm on page 3. And I know that I read to educate myself, but the problem is that I'm literally having to stop so much to look shit up that it breaks up the story and it pulls me out of the story so much that I'm just not able to relax into the story and get immersed into the world. So while I appreciate the knowledge I'm gaining by looking this stuff up, I don't appreciate it being every other sentence, every other page, and I have to stop every single time and pull out my phone or Google something on my computer, and then it takes me out of the story, and it's just annoying. And also, there's no quotation marks, which is driving me crazy because I don't know if it's something that the two characters are saying to one another or if it's something that they're thinking in their head. Hello friends, I'm gonna come to you with an update. It's a precarious situation with Charlie. She's worried about this. Put that on my wrist. What? There you are. Why are you licking so much? Why are you licking so much? I came back here to offer an update on Romanceathon. I started editing the footage that I had already made for this vlog, and my plan was to do a week-long vlog, but you guys have expressed that you like when people vlog and it's not just book updates. So either I would have to do daily vlogs to put life bits in there, or, sorry, why is it not focusing on me? Sorry, okay. So I would either have to do daily vlogs if you wanted me to include life bits, or I would have to do only bookish updates for a week. So in order for it not to be like a million years long and like hold your interest at the same time, so I was trying to think of a way to like give you what you want by like including other lifestyle content within my vlogs without it being a million years long. So I made the executive decision to go ahead and stop where I was in the editing process and make that part 1. So you're watching part 2 now. What you did not see on camera is that I took a shower after I washed my car. I downloaded Dance Party 2020. I talked to my friends on Marco Polo. I played Dance Party 2020, and I'm using it as like an additional exercise app, because I was going to the gym religiously like once, twice, sometimes 3 times a week for like 20 to 30 minutes, and then COVID hit and my gym closed, so I stopped going to the gym, and now my gym is reopened, but I still feel really nervous about going. So I decided to go ahead and purchase that, download it, and all of that, and I did it, and guys, it was so much fun. I was literally laughing and like sweating, and my heart was pounding. It was so fun. Then I went back to editing my video, and then my husband and I decided to get Subway for dinner. So he went and picked up Subway. We like order it on the app, and then he went and picked it up, came home, we ate that, we finished watching Knives Out, really liked that movie, and now I'm just gonna sit down and read some. I tragically did crease my spine today, that was something that happened. But I am currently on page 34, so not very far, but I am finally relaxing into the story some. There are little catchphrases here or there that are, you know, Irish or British, that, you know, over the pond vernacular rather than what I'm used to, like saying, instead of saying someone's trashed, or like when they're drunk, like, oh, they were trashed, they say they were binned. And I'm like, obviously a bin is the trash bin, I get it, but we say like trash can and we say trashed, like drunk off their ass, or like trashed, not binned. So just little things like that here or there. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna dedicate some time to this. But like I said, we just finished eating. My husband's playing Animal Crossing, so I'm gonna jump into this. Good morning, friends. It is day 4 of Romanceathon, and I have a lot to catch you up on. Okay, so first things first, I am still reading Normal People. I knew this was going to be a slower read, and that's okay. I did mark days, so if I read to the tab every single day, I will finish this by the end of Romanceathon. So yesterday I read like 50-ish pages. I did wake up at like 5 o'clock this morning and read for 15 minutes. It was like 5-6 o'clock when you saw that timer. I read for 15 minutes and I managed to get to page 80. Well, 81, because I read page 80. So I'm currently right here, and I only have to read to page 111, so like 30 more pages. And then on Friday, if I can make it to 159, and then on Saturday, if I can make it to 207, and then Sunday, I will have to finish on page 273. So I will definitely read past the sticky tab if I am able to, but I at least have to make it to the sticky tab. My feelings really haven't changed about the story. I thought it was starting to get a little bit more interesting, and then it just kind of fell into that dull, like, why am I even reading this story? I feel really bad because it is one of my friend Kara's, like, you know, she loves this book. She loves the movie or the show. And yeah, I'm not connecting with it. So I don't know, maybe it gets better. I mean, I am at the 81 page mark, so I'm hoping it gets better. I probably wouldn't push through if I wasn't doing this readathon, and if it wasn't my friend Kara's favorite book, or not her favorite book. I don't know what her favorite book is, but I know it's one of her favorites. So last night I was getting overwhelmed with everything I have to do today, so I wrote myself a series of stickies of things that I need to do and would like to do today. So give Charlie her heartworm medicine because I forgot to do it yesterday. So I needed to make sure I gave it to her today. So that one is done. Take meds and vitamins. Here are my vitamins. These are my Care of vitamins. I'm about to do this right now so I can destroy that one. Obviously read and vlog, dance party practice. So I did get that game yesterday and it is literally so much fun. But I am a very poor dancer, so I want to like log a couple of dances in there. I do have my chiropractor appointment at 12:20, and then I want to stop at Walgreens because I need to pick something up. I want to look up a peach pie recipe because unbeknownst to me, my husband and our neighbor went like thirds into buying a huge amount of peaches. This bag is full of peaches. And yeah, we're not going to be able to eat that many peaches. It is literally the whole bag. So they just got picked 2 days ago. I guess today would be like the third day. So they're really fresh. They still need to like ripen and get soft and stuff. But I want to look up a peach pie recipe because peaches are my husband's favorite. And I want to bake a peach pie. So I'm going to look up a recipe for that. Animal Crossing daily tasks. I already finished that. And then I wanted to go on a walk and then eat breakfast. But I have that chiropractor appointment. It's 10:16 now, so I guess I could technically go on my walk, but I don't know if it's raining or if it's gonna rain. It's kind of crappy outside, to be honest. So let me just look at the weather. So I'm going to set the book aside over here so I remember to pick it back up later. I'm going to take my medicine. This is Care of. I always have it linked in the description box of all my videos. If you follow me on Instagram, there's also a link in my link tree. They always do have these like little fun facts on their packaging. And today's fact is, when Curious George was first published in the UK, King George was in power. Out of respect, Curious George was renamed Zozo in English editions. So that's pretty interesting. And so I'm gonna get dressed, I'm gonna go on my walk, I'm gonna come home and make breakfast, and then I might be able to read a little bit, and then I'll get ready for my chiropractor appointment / the Walgreens trip. Guys, I am hot and sweaty, but I am home from my walk. I'm still listening to some of my Marco Polos. I talked to Allie literally my whole walk. I cleaned out my coffee mug. I'm gonna have eggs and bagels, which I always have. It's 11 o'clock. I have about an hour before I have to leave for my chiropractor appointment. So that's plenty of time for me to make breakfast and eat. And then while I'm eating, my plan is to read, but I'm not always the best at sticking with that. So let's go ahead and make breakfast. Hello friends, I ate my breakfast. I read a couple of pages. I'm currently on page 87, so literally just a couple of pages. I shaved my legs, which, does everybody's hair grow faster in the summer on their legs, or is it just me? Anyway, I looked up the recipe for peach pie and I found this one on Taste of Home. Here's the actual peach pie recipe, and then here is how to peel peaches without using a knife, using like the boiling method so you don't waste any of the peach flesh. And that sounds disgusting. I'm home from my chiropractor appointment and going to Walgreens. I did manage to read a few more pages before I left for my appointment. I am on page 100, and my page count goal for the day is to read through 110. So I only have 10 pages left for the day, and I will have exceeded my expectations and goal for the day. I'm really excited about that. I think I'm gonna jump on and play a little bit of Dance Party. And also, when I went to Walgreens, I picked up this really cool History of Chesapeake book. Yeah, it's this book right here, and it tells all about the history of the city where I live. So I thought that would be a really cool coffee table book to have, so like when out of town guests come, they can learn a little bit more about the history of where they're visiting. And it will be really cool for me because I didn't grow up here or anything. I just live here now as an adult, so I actually don't know a lot about the history. So yeah, I have that. And I guess that's about it for now. I was wondering, should I knock out these 10 pages and then play Dance Party as like a little bit of, you know, reward for myself? I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna read these 10 pages and then I'm gonna jump onto Dance Party.